Going on to the next match here in Group B. Let's take a look. Big Bird, dude, it's the battle of the homies, man. Big Bird and Nephew going head to head. Now the question is, will it still be the Rashid? What are your thoughts on that, Jammerz?
He can't pick Mariza here. I think over the months, like Mariza versus Juri, especially him, Juri's actually been one of the most problematic characters for him. Same with Chun-li as well. But I think over time, especially with their trip to Japan to get the training, he said to me, like, I'd pick Rashid going up against Juri. I think it's even in the matchup in general, depending on who he faces. But then once you go by that, now you got to snipe out.
I feel like, we talk about Mariza and how daunting she can be. She has very, very wide-reaching normals. The gladius could be a really, really big problem, especially having that armor behind it.
If Mariza had better backwards walk speed, she'd have some of the best whiff punishing game
no
in
doubt,
the
yeah.
game.
I think nobody would contest against that.
She can actually clip a lot of people. Stand heavy, stand roundhouse, crouch, medium punch. It's all there, but like you said, you got to navigate that fireball first and deal with this in terms of defensive things and turn things around.
Nice. I love that trade.
Oh, he's going to get punished for this as well. Forward throw. Chasing down here as well. And I know a lot of, phalanx, I'll take that trade as well.
It's so slow and it's still traded, yeah.
Here's the thing, a lot of Mariza's defensive choices, they actually lose to throws if you're not careful with it. Oh, no block there. Try to burn him out, and he did, and that's not what he wanted. So he's actually going to get a big punish here. Bang. Charge up with the Magna Bunker into the Demarcatus.
You forgot the third move.
I'm sorry, mate.
You were on a roll.
I know.
I saw you putting the kimono on. You had it. You had the trifecta.
I just didn't bring my, my wine glass. I'm sorry.
Come on, brother.
Gets the throw take there, and he's got to be careful.
Ooh.
That's big punish.
Jesus.
+1 there into the end fold. And what's the Oki going to be from this situation? And he's going to wake up.
Swinging into the level 1. Yes, indeed. Nephew finding a big release against that offensive pressure.
And he baits the throw this time round. And chasing down there as well. Wakes up with the Gladius. That probably could have been the round if he cancelled into level 2, but I don't think he wanted to. Maybe actually a bit too much health there, so miscalculation on my end. And Rashid's got the level 3 available.
What a chase down. Nephew now being able to take advantage in the corner, but no, puts himself in there. And I love the jump back. Target combo and fold. Enough damage. Puts him in the dirt.
That was so smart, because I thought Nephew thought, he's like, okay, he's going to pressure me a little bit and wait for the drive gauge to replenish. But he said, no, I will take that gamble for the round with the command grab there. And I love it when Big Bird uses the command grab. I just feel it's got a little bit more oomph to it, you know?
Wait till the OD version comes out. Then we'll be losing our minds. The low forward exposure, we talked about that.
Yeah, see, this is what we're talking about. The throw beat and everything. And if he can establish that mind game where Big Bird has to rely on other options, which the throw loses to, then he's in trouble. No safe jump. Okay.
He had walked forward a little bit, right?
He delayed that, like, significantly, so I'm not sure if that was an execution error. Chase him down.
That's huge! Yeah, Big Bird now in pursuit. Nephew backing away, doesn't want to be anywhere near the big moment.
Got the jump medium punch, and that will be the round. He's playing it safe by spending the Super Art 1, and he's looking to equalize here, Vicious.
Round 2. Fight.
Right.
So dangerous too. Already starting out with the drive gauge, and I love the defensive maneuvers from Big Bird, walking a little bit out of place, getting that big punish counter now.
Good delay.
Out of the way.
Yeah, a lot of Nephew's damage has actually come from Big Bird whiffing throws.
It feels like it, yeah, actually, you might be right. Damn, doing it again.
Oh, okay.
Delaying the throw this time.
He's going to have to take
level 2
wakes up with Meteorite. Nice, good 30% there. And he blocks.
Good defense.
He's going to have to cash out. He has to cash out, surely. Yeah, he will.
Oh, but the drop. Some help.
I love that trade. I think that's a very good trade with the Quadriga. I know Phalanx can go over it, but I prefer that trade, to be honest.
Oh, no doubt. I think a lot of the people out there would kind of think the same thing. The damage output is just so much more in Mariza's favor. But now the corner pressure. Again, the backdash actually out of there. She can't. She recovers too long to actually punish that whiff, though. It's really unfortunate.
I'm not sure she has one of the slow backdashes in the game. I have to check the numbers afterwards, but
she does,
hey. Okay, fair. Here comes Feng Shui. Is he going to bait something? He tried. He waited for the drive reverse, but it didn't come out here. Looking for the hit. Clean perfect Gary there from Big Bird. And then now he's going to go for the safe jump.
Trying to get out of throw as well. You saw that neutral jump for that exact purpose.
Loses ground there because of the fireball. Didn't hit the ground, and he couldn't get a conversion there, and things are getting a little bit shaky. But Nephew makes it one apiece. Now, does he change? That's the question. He's thinking, he's ruminating this. Does he change? Okay.
He's sticking to his guns.
Because this is a big commitment. This could be the deciding match for how his group turns out. Punish. Big punish into the EXD Mercatus. He's going to end with Rodrigo as well. Into the
frame kill, into the end fold.
He could get away with another one, but...
Oh, he doesn't need to. Look at the perfect.
Now, you know when she charges up the stand fierce on punish cutter, that takes away more than one stock. That's probably the move that takes away the most.
I know the damage already. Like, I'm looking at like the drive gauge. I'm looking at how much danger you're really in afterwards.
Oh, and he gets the overhead as well. Vicious into some Oki there. And it's going to be a wake-up level 1. I think Big Bird will be happy to take that level 1. Block on the overhead. Gets him down and he gets the conversion. Similar to how Gal converts with his Sonic Boom from certain ranges. This is looking a lot better for Big Bird.
I love the stoppage against the drive rush.
Got him again.
The overhead as well. Level 2, meteorite, smash. I feel like I would love to hear her kind of say that.
I mean, listen, our red-headed Italian got the job done. Good choice there from Big Bird switching things up. Because at this point he needs to. It can't all be just about what happens on paper. He needs to really strike fear and target the player's mental state. And Marisa is an excellent example of that. So good turnaround there for Big Bird getting the dub.
And I'm glad he stuck to his guns, right? I feel like it would have been a lot more of a mental stack if you were to kind of readjust to the way that Nephew's been playing, trying to pick over Rashid. But as we take a look, I mean, his adaptations overall to what Nephew wanted to do on offense is pretty well. And his movement choices, too, have been really, really hard to predict. Like some of the slight walkbacks, getting away with some of the whiff throws as well, and then trying to determine whether or not she's going to melee the hell out of you is, I feel like, the hardest part when it comes to facing off against Marisa. So what you do after the block, right?
I'm surprised at how much Nephew woke up with level 1 and reversals, to be honest, especially against a big body character like Marisa with that exceptional damage output. She only understands critical hits, so this is the thing, but I like that he just wasn't deterred in general. But by doing that, you just basically give her a free 40% upwards there as well. But hey, if we flip it on its head, Big Bird kind of had to do the same thing because delayed tech wasn't quite working out. Parry worked more successfully in block strings than it did on wake up there. And I did identify it as well. It's like, look, if you go to that well too often and rely on throws, Nephew will close it out there. But then as he switched it up and got confident over time, it got a lot better for him. And that was beautiful. We see a couple of guys. Chris Wong did it as well. He ducked it. But I like that the players at the top level, they're identifying, they're really snuffing out and taking it with their gut where they think Juri will wake up with jump melee punch.
In all fairness, that was the thing that kind of really plagued Big Bird in his first match when he was playing off against Despair King as Rashid. He was talking about it. Like I had a couple of chats with him. He's like, you know what? I feel like if I had just really been keen on what the throw escape options were with Juri, it would have been a whole different story. And I'm like, you know, that happens to everybody at the top level. You know, it's like, you know, you got to think about what ifs and what happens. Hindsight is always 20/20, but he did a great job of adjusting for today.
Dude, I love the Rodrigo trades with the fireball. I might have to lab that a little bit later. I'm pretty fond of that, so I want to take notes.